Welcome to Bonnyrigg Rose TV and welcome to Clifton Hill. Very rarely are games described as season defining, but Bonnyrigg Rose's trip to Clifton Hill today to face Albion Rovers could be just that. Both sides are fighting tooth and nail to avoid being dragged into relegation playoff later this season. Robbie Horns named two changes to the side that drew at home to East Fife last week, with Kieran McGackie his first start since the injury layoff and Daddy Rodden making his first start for the club, coming into the team replacing Connor Doan and Dalu Faye. Albion Rovers have been a tricky team for Bonnyrigg Rose this season. Rose have lost every single meeting between the two sides this season, but given Albion Rovers have failed to keep a clean sheet in each of the last 4 games, Bonnyrigg Rose will perhaps look to use that as some encouragement.
5 played an early chance.
Couple of runners in the box. It's met at the back by Callum Wilson. And first chance goes the way of the home side. Carrying up the field, one for McGackie to contest and win. Mitchell with a ton of pace to get away from Fagan. Fizzes a ball in and it's well collected by Jack Layfield. McGackie the only real option to aim for there. 13 played, an unlucky number, but Rose will be open for some luck here. Curry sends the ball in. A ricochet, Corley saved and skied by Mitchell. And Rose with the biggest opportunity of the game so far and an early let-off for Albion Rovers. Here's Malcolm lining one up, and the low drive is comfortable for Paddy Martin. We'll hope for perhaps a bit more power, a bit more in the corner from Malcolm to really test the all-known keeper from Falkirk. And the danger man, look at the cause, Sam Riley going past Cam Connolly and creating an opening for Fagan to volley. And I think the bounce may have just taken that one past the post. Mostly involved in the defensive battles so far today. But Fagan with the first real chance of the game for Albion Rovers. Bevan holding it up well. Fernie finds Wilson on the far side. Makes room for the cross. Ball falls to Bevan. Martin spills at first, but collects at the second time of asking. It's good work from Wilson down the right to make space for the cross. Bevan getting onto the loose ball. Comfortable goal kick from Paddy Martin. Lee Curry to deliver. It's on McGackie's head. Layfield came for it, didn't claim it. And it's just gone past the post. I think he's as stunned as those behind the goals that didn't find the back of the net. Mitchell charging down Fagan and now breaking away with McGackie on the opposite side. Mitchell cleared on as far as Lee Curry. Makes space and can't pick out a corner, goes high. But another opportunity for Bonnyrigg Rose. They can't take advantage of, but they're causing real danger for Albion Rovers here. Fagan opts just to hammer that one up the park, and the referee signals an end to the first half proceedings at Clifton Hill. Bonnyrigg Rose have had the lion's share of the chances, but nothing to show for it. Half time, it's 0-0. No changes for Bonnyrigg Rose at half time, looking to pick up where they left off in the first half. Kerry Young heads it into the mixer. Not dealt with, and Kieran Mitchell has put Bonnyrigg Rose in front. A massive goal for the landscape of Bonnyrigg Rose this season, and a massive goal for the landscape of the SPFL. big header from Kerr Young over to the back post. Rovers don't clear, and Kieran Mitchell is on hand to drill it across Leafield's goal into the bottom right corner. Here's Charlie Riley. A couple of players around him calling for the ball. One of them is Wilson. Al Horns in the way. Malcolm's drive is wide of the post. And is greeted well by the Rose fans behind the goal. Might opt to go back to Dean Brett, which he does. Connolly is able to get the ball, cuts away from Fernie, gives it to McGackie, flicks it on to Connolly, and it's a very good, well-timed tackle from Fagan. The danger not cleared as Connolly lets fly, and it's straight into the hands of the keeper. Young. Well won from McGackie. Mitchell gets by one and fires that one high. It was good play from the Bonnyrigg Rose number 18, just to get away and make that space for himself. As Bonnyrigg Rose will now look to make a substitution. Here's Peyton. Plastic Antonian sending a cross in. And there's the header, gracefully collected by Paddy Martin. As McCulloch has to go long. It's flicked on. There's a shot straight at Paddy Martin, who will sit on that one for as long as he possibly can. It was Sonka's volley. But the last man who'd want that one to fall to. And Ewan Anderson glances at his watch and blows the whistle. Bonnyrigg Rose off of the foot of the table with a massive victory at Clifton Hill. Kieran Mitchell with the goal to separate the two sides. Robbie Horns set his team out with a game plan, and he's set the team out to win today. Full time, Albion Rovers 0, Bonnyrigg Rose 1.
Well, Robbie, 3 points against Albion Rovers on the road. What do you make of today's game?
It was tight, tough. I thought the players were absolutely outstanding. Incredibly proud of them again. I think for a number of weeks now we've been performing at a level and we've just not had breaks. But today, to a man, they were absolutely outstanding, and there's tremendous team spirit there from the group on the side as well. And it's a massive 3 points. But as I just said in the changing room after the game, that we have to back that up next week. There's no point in getting a result here today and not going to get 3 points next week against Stranraer. That's the aim now. We're preparing for next week, and the aim is to get 3 points at home and back up the result we've had today in the performance as well.
So today's win against Albion Rovers means finally that we've taken points off them, and that's us taking points off everybody in the league. It just shows how competitive the league is.
It's very competitive, very competitive. You know, I think Albion Rovers are a good side. They've got some really good players. Charlie Riley is probably the best player in the league, and you know, credit to our players today because they managed to keep him quiet for the majority of the game. And if you do that, you've got a chance of winning the game as well. But you know, they're a good side, and it was a real battle. It was a real battle today. But you know, as I said, very, very proud of the players and the performance and togetherness we had. And also, you know, tremendous support again. It got right behind us, and that's been massive to us. There's been times when we've had to really dig deep, and times the things have maybe went against us, but the supporters have always been there and stuck by us, and they're going to have to keep doing that between now and the end of the season. Yeah,
they've played an important part over the last few games, particularly when you consider that that's 9 points out of a possible 12 on the road from the last 4 games.
Yeah. We need to start improving things at home, though. That's the thing, isn't it?
But it's a nice link. We can talk about next Saturday.
So yeah, as I said, no, just been really pleased with performances recently, and as I say, we've just not come out the right side of things sometimes more recently, but you can't fault the players' effort and togetherness that they've shown. And it's just that wee bit of luck, and we maybe got that today. But yeah, I say we need to back that up next week 100%. No point winning today if you don't go and get 3 points next week against Stranraer.
Thanks very much,
All right.
Robbie.
Cheers, guys.